Peter, you talk about your experience on STIRB's budget committee, and when we look at the emails, we see that many of those you didn't show up for and even had to bow out in 2010. You talk about your experience on your HOA, and you look at your HOA, and it's in the midst of a $300,000 lawsuit with the condo owners. You talk about your experience on your HOA, and yet there was a guard arrested at parts of Piedmont for child pornography. You talk about your experience on your HOA, and yet you move into executive session almost every single time to cover up some of the issues that you're discussing in the minutes. When the community meeting is held to introduce the new security company that came on after the guard was arrested, you failed to show up when the homeowners were there. You know, I see a pattern for me of someone who doesn't show up. What I'd like to ask is, you know, you have 4 small children, you travel internationally, you obviously have a very important job. You know, these are all things that I think would be difficult to help you show up as supervisor. But ultimately, you know, I would like to understand as a person who, you know, you're running for a local office. We all know Prince William County, you know, we all care about what happens in this local election. And when I looked at your voter file, when I was going back over the access that we had for the campaign, I noticed that you haven't voted in the local elections for the Gainesville supervisor races. I'd ask that you actually share your voter file then, and you'll see that you didn't vote in 2007 or 2003.
Okay, well, I'll take the easy one here. I voted for John Stirrup for supervisor, so we'll get that one off the table. I've been a little discouraged during this election the last couple of weeks. The first few weeks of the election, Anne was getting her message out, and I guess she's seen some polling data that has shown that she is behind. I know that's what ours is showing, and she has gone very sharply negative. If you care to see some of the negative pieces that she sent out, I can definitely show them to you. Let me run through a few of these because there was a laundry list of accusations that were untrue. So let's executive session. We go into executive session as required by Virginia state law on homeowners association every single meeting. That is required by law to do, as we talked about delinquent people who owe funds to the HOA. Anne knows this, of course, but she's still going to make this an issue. This guard that was arrested for child pornography was arrested after he left our area. It was a security company that we had hired, and they hire whoever, and we rely on them to do the background check on these individuals. This person was later arrested after he was dismissed from our area for child pornography. Anne knows this, yet she's still trying to distort the record. Budget committees. I served on John Stirrup's budget committee for 3 years. I'm very proud of that service. Anne has been sending out lies about my attendance to those budget committee meetings. So much so, were these lies that John Stirrup actually just released a statement today, appalled with Ann Wheeler's lies that she has been telling on my budget committee record. People of Prince William County deserve better than this. If Anne is willing to not tell the whole truth when it comes to getting elected for supervisor, I question what she's going to do when she's elected supervisor. I've been trying to run a positive campaign of bringing jobs to the area, a positive campaign of improving the schools, building transportation, and those are the things I'm thinking about.